Rama Rama. Yes, friends. Now, continuing in the 23rd shloka. 22nd understood? Na daivam drishyate drishtya na cha lokantare sthitam. Daivam is neither seen here in other world. Uktam daiva avidhanena swarloke. As the daiva or fortune talked about reaching to swarloka ityadi is karmanaha phala. Therefore, as a phala of the karma done is equal to purushartha done. One can go to Sargadi Uttama Lokas by doing it. So in this, both the things are there. The thought one is by not doing anything you cannot reach there. As much that is said, the positive side of it, that when you do what is to be done to reach to Sarga, you are guaranteed to reach. It is in your hands. So you want Sarga, then do what is to be done to reach, you reach. Be in that spirit and mood always of knowing and doing what's to be done to reach whatever the goal you have. Whether it is in this world higher achievements, whether in the other world's higher achievements, or the spiritual perfections. जो भी है, करोगे तो कोई नहीं रोक सकता तुमको पाने से. नहीं करोगे तो कोई नहीं दे सकते. Exclusively Purushartha and my own Purushartha. Underline it. A part of my own Purushartha is seeking small little helps here and there in which I cannot do. That is the thing. Otherwise, Purushartha is Mera. Continues. Purusho jayate loke vardhate jiryate punaha na tatra dushyate daivam jara yavana balyavatu. So, do we see the Purusha jayate, the children born, human being? Yeah, we see. So, to vardhate, you also see people growing. Then jiryate abhi, yeah, they become old. Say for jara yavana balya. The childhood, the balya, yavana, the youthhood. Jara, do you see it or not in the people? Yeah, very much we see. In that way, do you see Daivam anywhere? Jara, यौवन बाल्यवत दैवम न तत्र दृश्यते. दिखाओ किधर है दैवम नामक चीज जो खड़ा है. कोई फॉर्चून नामक चीज कहीं दिख रहा है? Nowhere it is said. We only as we see this जरा जन्म बाल्य यौवन जरा जो हो रहा है उस तरह से conspicuously you don't see something called as the दैवम or adrishta or fortune. But Purushartha we can see that Vyakti in the Balya and other avasthas, whatever he is doing, he is getting those due results. This is another explanation. कहाँ दिख रहा तुम दिखाओ, लाके ले आओ फॉर्चून नामक चीज को. कौन से दुकान में मिलेगा? फिर मिलना है खरीदने के लिए भी फिर उसके लिए मेहनत करना ही पड़ेगा अगर है तो भी. Isn't it? Very peculiar and important thought it is. Because the opposite of it, that waiting for some conducive atmosphere to come, or somebody will bless, or some fortune will knock the door. On this name, we just don't do what we are supposed to do, which is very, very dangerous. Even Daiva Krupa is obtained through Purushartha. If this is understood, then we don't depend on anything called as fortune over and above our own efforts. Next one. Artha prapaka karyaika prayatna parata budhai. Very good shloka. Artha prapaka karya eka prayatna parata budhai POURUSHA shabdena prokta. Budhai, by wise people. What is the meaning of POURUSHA? They say is Artha prapaka karya eka prayatna parata. Artha means Purushartha, the fourth one, moksha. मतलब मोक्ष को प्रापक दिलाने वाला कार्य जो आध्यात्मिक साधना है, प्रयत्न करता, consistently doing our best efforts in those directions by which we get the moksha. That is called as POURUSHA by all the wise people. POURUSHA means that effort by which the Chaturtha Moksha Purushartha is obtained. And with this POURUSHA Purushartha, not only the Chaturtha Purushartha, when it is your goal, any other goal is also achieved. Therefore, Sarvam Asadhyate Anaya. By this Paurusha Prayatna, anything is achieved. Therefore, Artha Prapaka Karya Eka Prayatna Varata Udayi Paurusha Shabdena Prokta Anaya Sarvam Asadhyate. By this, Vahishtha has no second thought or doubt or hesitation in saying, Kiske saas, iske dwara Sarvam Asadhyate. Everything can be achieved by the beings. Clear? Is there any ambiguity in that? So here he is little more conspicuously defining Purushartha. Many Purusharthas can be done. Sarvam Asadhyate by that. Any Purushartha, for any goal, when you do, that goal is achieved. But among them, Artha means the moksha here. The Artha Prabhaka means Chaturtha Purushartha moksha prapti ke liye prayatna eka parata. Single pointed effort. And picturize that person, how he looks like. That he goes to the ashram, stays there, studies the shastras, from the Guru listens from him, and then asks questions if at all that he notes down. He clearly gets from the Guru the guidance as to what sadhana and how to do. Then he finds his own place of stay. For survival, whatever required the bhiksha he does. Whole day he is busy in doing his sadhana, and karte he is going beyond all upadhis as it is done in spiritual sadhana and reaching the self. वो picture हमें मन में रखना है. Every time that picture. In the Vyavahara also. वो किसान, वो खेत जोत रहा है, फिर बीज बो रहा है, then the फसल आ रहा है, फिर काट के बेच रहा है. Then he is having his money and all. A businessman, a shopkeeper. Everyone are doing their work and achieving. That picture we have to make in our mind, then know that for ourselves also, that is the only way. And more greater the goals, more greater is the Purushartha expected. Keep doing. Keep doing, keep doing, that's it. When too tired and exhausted, little rest. But once we come out of that tiredness, again be on the work. So this shloka again, Artha Prapaka Karya Eka Prayatna Bharata Udayi Paurusha Shabdena Prokta. Anaya, by this, Sarvam Asadhyate. There is nothing which cannot be achieved by this. Beautiful. Then he continues. Next one. Deshat Deshantara Praptihi Hastasya Dravya Dharanam Vyavharashta Tathanganam Paurushena Daivataha. Dekho, Deshat Deshantara Prapti. Going from one place to the other. Is it happening by Paurusha that one by one steps we put? और कोई दैवम आके हमको एक जगह से दूसरी जगह ले जा रहा है. We are putting feet, therefore we are moving. And those who are not putting, they are not moving. So not putting foot is Daiva type people. Those who are moving their feet, they are called the Paurusha people. So Desha Antara Prapti is seen only by those who are doing Purusha. So to Hastasya Dravya Dharana. That any object you are holding in the hand. क्या अपने आप ऑब्जेक्ट आके हाथ में बैठ रहा है क्या? So there is a Purushartha done by you. That you move your hand, your fingers, and then you hold that object. अपने आप थोड़ी हो रहा है वो. See, so simple example he is telling us. And then tell the book. मैं तो पुरुषार्थ करके I will not hold you, book or object. तुम मेरे हाथ में आओ. अब कितने साल ऐसे खड़े होने से और बैठने से कि the book will come and stay in our hand. अपने आप कितना टाइम? अब you wait for yoga also, that won't happen. But वो पुरुषार्थ, in 2 seconds you can hold that object. अब देखो पुरुषार्थ का तुरंत फल. So देशांतर प्राप्ति हस्tasya द्रव्य धारणम. And then तथा in the same way व्यापारः च तथा अंगानाम, और अदर अंगों का भी व्यापार। यह पांव का हाथ का बताया। देशादेशांतर प्राप्ति, मूवमेंट ऑफ द लेग्स। वस्तु द्रव्य धारणम विद द हस्त इज द मूवमेंट ऑफ द एक्शन ऑफ द हैंड। अदर अंगास व्यापार है ना, लुकिंग विद द आईज, स्मेलिंग विद द नोज, लिसनिंग विद द ईयर्स। जो भी हमारे अंगों से हम काम करते हैं, इंक्लूडिंग मन एंड बुद्धि, इट इज बाय पौरुषेण व्यापारः च तथा अंगानाम पौरुषेण। by पुरुषार्थ, my dear friend, your effort, न दैवतः, not by दैवत। हम कर रहे हैं तभी हो रहे। अब आंख बंद कर लो, अपने आप देखो, वो तो नहीं दिखता। आंख खोलना, देखना पड़ता है, कान खोल कर सुनना पड़ता है। You have to put your effort when somebody is speaking to you to listen to it, like you are listening। पुरुषार्थ कर रहे हैं, मैं बोल रहा हूँ, पुरुषार्थ कर रहा हूँ मैं। How स्पष्ट it is। हाँ, where is the role of Daiva in it? doesn't बताओ। In that way, Shri Vaashishtha is making us think, making us understand. Then, main idea is our lakshyas in life, purushartha for it. Next, anartha prapti karyayika prayatna paradhaduya rokta pronmatta cheshteti nakinchit prapyate anaya. So once we are inspired in purushartha, but we also have to be cautioned. Sir, you told me about purushartha, I will do. I will do the negative things. Then what will happen? You will get the negative results then. Just because you with purushartha can do and achieve anything, doesn't mean that you do wrong thing and get the wrong result. Then if you do that way and misuse your purushartha, you are pagal only. भगवान तो कहते हैं यहाँ उन्मत्त चेष्टा इति अनर्थ प्राप्ति कार्य एक प्रयत्न परता। In the upper shloka, artha prapti. Artha prapti is moksha purushartha. Swargadi also you can write. Anartha prapti is going to Naraka, or getting all the dukkhas of all sorts. They are also effect, result. They didn't come accidentally by daiva or fortune. They also come because of karma, purushartha. And which purushartha? Then anartha prapti giving purushartha, called as adharma or the papa. Therefore, anartha prapti karya eka prayatna partatu ya prokta pronmatta cheshtita. Ya prokta unmatta cheshtita. That is a pagalpana. So, na kinchit prapyate anaya. By that, the substantial is not gained, you only will be a miserable person. Like the fire is there. Use the fire for cooking. Use the fire to put it on your own hand or put your hand in the fire. That also is purushartha. But उससे अनर्थ प्राप्ति होती है. To your hand or like this burnt there. In the same way, the adharma and papa are also purushartha, but they give the anartha of the dukkha as a result. So if you do it, you are pagal. So being lazy without doing purushartha is one pagalpa. And doing but doing purushartha, but it is also anartha prapti wala, that is second pagalpa. Then what is the wisdom? Wisdom therefore is, what is artha prapti kara, that purushartha we have to do. Life is yours. Make it as beautiful as possible. Alright. Then one more shloka we see. This was there. The next two shlokas were already studied in our earlier sarga also. Ki kriya swanda dharminya स्वार्थ साधकता स्वयं साधु संगम सच्छास्त्र तीक्ष्णयो नियते Dhiya. In any of the Shastra, any of the shloka is repeated only to say the importance of it. Like in Gita, Manamana Bhakto Madhyaji Mam Namaskuru. It comes in 9th chapter, again last also. Mame Vaishyasi Satyante Pratijane Priyamsime. So it is so important, that's why Bhagavan toward the end also reminded us of that thought. Importance of it. In the same way, Yena Sarvam Idam Tatam is a sentence. Yena, that Lord by whom the whole world is permeated. Serve him Swakarmana Tamabhyarcha Siddhim. Yata Pravritir Bhutanam Yena Sarvamidam Tatam Swakarmana Tamabhyarcha Siddhim Vindati Mana. That Yena Sarvamidam Tatam is there is one Lord who is permeating the entire universe. Your job is to worship Him through all your karma. 3 times that comes in Gita. 8th chapter, 2nd chapter, 18th chapter. That means important sentence. So here also these 2 shlokas, if Vaashishtha ji is repeating, we have to be serious about those shlokas. And the meaning is so direct, so beautiful. We will see it. What it is, Ki Sadhu Sangama. That is meeting the gurus and getting guided from them. Then Sat Shastra. By studying the Sat Shastra, we have to create Tikshnaya Dhiya. A very subtle, powerful intellect we have to create. And as Shastra tells us goal and means, the sadhu makes us understand that goal and means, along with all repercussions or all other cares to be taken, because he has practiced it. In this way, making our buddhi tikshna by sadhu sangama and satshastra, then what we have to do later on? Kriyaya. Spanda dharminya kriyaya. With that performance, which is full of the spandana, with full of that inspiration from within. Kriyaya spanda dharminya means that kriya with the spandana, the inspiration is the order. With that, swartha sadhakata swayam. Everything, whatever the swartha hai, wo swayam apne aap hi sadhakata one can achieve. Swayam sartha sadhakata bhavetu. By one's own effort, any of the goal can be achieved by spanda dharmini kriya, by inspired efforts. Preceded by what? Tikshna buddhi. Gained from where? Sadhu Sangama Satshastra. So, Sadhu Sangama Satshastra we have to do by which make the buddhi tikshna. It's all in this entire theory is perfect. Now, practically doing is called as Kriya Spanda Dharmanya. Spanda Dharmini Kriya, this word came earlier also 2 times, is responding to that knowledge, responding to the call of the duty for the goal to be achieved. Do the duty called Kriya. So, Artha Sadhakata, any goal you make, you will be able to achieve it. Dare not anybody stop, including Bhagavan. This shloka we saw there also. All in all, my goal, my effort, my goal, my effort. If I have not reached the goal, I have not put the effort. If I have to reach the goal, I have to put the efforts. Bas. Take the help of Sadhu and Guru, no problem. And when you pray to God, God will not give us anything directly again and again. एक आध बार देते देते हैं. Every time He gives only the knowledge, only the inspiration, only the resources. करना हमको ही है. Excellent, this is. Like Bhagavan gave seed, you have to sow it and get the plant, get the whatever the fruits are, sabji. वो अपने आप नहीं होता हो. Even fruits, and He gives, like banana वगैरह छिलका निकाल के खाना हमारा काम है. वो छिलका वो सेफ्टी के लिए हमारे तक पहुंचने के लिए it is natural packing. Ariel. So He gives it. You have to break it and eat. वो भी फिर when you put the tree only. Yes. In this way, this shloka. And continuation, what ultimate goal we have to aim at, when we have to do anyway Purushartha, Ananta Samatanandam Paramartham Swakam Viduhu Sahebhyah Prapyate Yatnatu Sevyaste Shastra Sadhavah. This shloka answers repetition. What is it? Ananta Samatanandam Paramartham. The Parama Artha, the supreme goal is that Ananta Anandam, which is experienced by discovering that Samavastu, the Brahman, as ourselves. Wherever you listen to this word, Ananta Samata Ananda means, Ananta means endless. Samata means equilibrium. Ananda means bliss. Now, when you do get that endless, continuous, same bliss, endless होना चाहिए, वो आनंद एंड सम होना चाहिए. घट न बढ़ सकता है वो, न घटेगा. It is only in Brahmanubhuti. Therefore, Ananta Samata Anandam. This is Paramartham. Swakam for any individual with whom the saints and sages said. That one, Saha, that Ananta Samata Anandam, Epya Prapyate Yatnat. That will be achieved by you by putting your efforts, by getting the guidance from these two. Therefore, Te Sevyaha. They have to be always served or worshipped or contacted. Who are they? Shastra Sadhavaha. See how spashta is this thought. But in our life, only these are the two things we lack. Every other nonsense we have. Other than studying the Shastra, throughout life we studied so many Ashastras, which talk about Artha Kama, not Moksha. Then in our life, if our age is 70, 80, lakhs of people we met have met, but not sadhu. How they go? Shastra and sadhu are the ones we have to meet. Other than them, everyone we meet. Shastra and sadhu are the only ones who guide us for moksha. We are not going there. Therefore, that inspiration for moksha is not at all in us. And we are going into the asadu and opposite to shastra, the dushastra, which are teaching us only artha and kama and artha and kama. And one of the most important people who are not sadhu and we never teach us shastra, which gives us moksha, is our own parents. Those parents, those who don't talk about spirituality, they are the misfortune of the child. वो क्या पाप किया है कि उस माँ बाप को पैदा हुआ हो. कि they are talking about the binding artha kama and they are talking about the liberating moksha. They are making their children study in big colleges by paying lakhs and crores of rupees, but they are not telling the children about shastras. What a misfortune of the children born. And they will have children when they grow. They are also misfortunate to have these parents. This is one way of saying, reminding the responsibility of the parents. But talking to ourselves, whether we are born to any parents who are asadu and never studied Shastra, we should go to sadhu and study Shastra. And know Parama Purushartha as moksha and work for it. Then, whether our children listen it or not, we tell it is our job to them. Towards them, our duty. But they may or may not know. Like we, in some cases, like our parents never told, still we tried. And we tell our children, still they don't do. That is their Purushartha. Without our telling also, they may do like we have done. All the secondary. But हमारे primary, personal के लिए, approach Guru, approach Shastra, understand Param Purushartha, work for it. That is what Vaashishthaji's clarion call. Shastra Sadhavaha Sevyaha. Because Ebhyaha Ananta Samatanandam, which is Paramartham Prapyate. Obtained. The supreme bliss of Paramartha Prapti is obtained by our own effort under the guidance of Guru and Shastra. Therefore, one must approach them. Going to the Guru is not a fortune. We have to make it. Going to the Guru to study Shastra is not a fortune. We have to put our effort for it. Then, conceiving Paramatma as the goal is not a fortune. It is we have to make it. Then, working for it also is our effort till we reach it. Focus on that. Then, kya hoga? On the name of Adrushtam, here we don't do anything. And we end up definitely in doing some other nonsense, by which more and more bondage only comes. It's like our children. If you don't subject them or put them for the healthy and positive activities, creative and all, you will involve in the nonsense of cell phone and all that. एंड अनफॉर्चुनेट थिंग 10 साल पहले बच्चों को शट अप, फोन टच किया तो पिटाई होगी करके उससे उतना बचाते थे, बट आज खुद ही उनको खरीद के देना पड़ता है, बिकॉज ऑल इज क्लासेस, ऑल इज एजुकेशन, एवरीथिंग इज हैपनिंग इन द कंप्यूटर और सेल फोन. That is how the time society have changed. Now you can't stop the child to have a phone. What you can do is you teach him what for it is to be used. But the example is to say that we don't guide him properly as he does unwanted, so too we don't go for Purushartha, Parama Purushartha, then we go for the negative things. एक ही सवाल हमारा, क्यों हम सारे जिंदगी बुराइयां करते हैं? एक ही जवाब, क्योंकि हम अच्छाइयां नहीं कर रहे, खत्म बात. फिर एक ही सवाल, हाउ टू कम आउट ऑफ ऑल बुराइयां? एक ही जवाब, स्टार्ट डूइंग अच्छा. गीता 9 चैप्टर, अभिचेत सुदुराचारः भजते माम अनन्यभाक्. अब तक सुदुराचार था, इसलिए मेरी भजन नहीं किया, अब मेरा भजन करता रहेगा. साधु एवं समन्तव्यः, is no more a durachari, he will be sadhuna. Wonderful, isn't it? So ebhyah prapyate yatnat, therefore shastra sadhavah sebhyah. It's an order to be received in our own interest from Vaashishtha ji, that we should have the gurus in our life, from them study shastra, and that shastra, moksha shastra, who will study, then understand everything regarding that tattva, the reality, truth, keep on pursuing it. Narayana. Done? One more. Satchastra adiguno matya, satchastra adigunan matihi, vivardhete mithobhyasat, sarobja vivakalataha. So beautiful. Saraha abja vivakalataha. In that mature time, in that saraha, that pond, into that creeper of the lotus, how one by one, those beautiful lotuses start blossoming. You will see a beautiful blossomed lotus with a pond there. How beautiful it looks like. था कुछ नहीं है कभी, बस एक आपने पौधा लगा दी, फिर बढ़ता गया, एक के बाद इतने का बाद. Sarobja viva. In that way, in time, where what we have to do, what should happen is mentioned here. Two things are mentioned. What is that? Sat shastradi gunaha matya. Okay, matya means with your own intellectual maturity and conviction. Sat shastra and guru, we approach and get guided from them. Sat shastradi gunat, because of this effort of Sat shastra and guru, matihi, the mind, buddhi, vivardhete. So, with sadbuddhi, we go to the guru and study shastra, that grows. With the going to the guru and studying the shastra, the mati grows. So the mati, buddhi grows because of shastra and the guru, and shastra and gurus taking their guidance grows because of our sadbuddhi. In this way, our life should have the sadmati gained from sadguru and sadshastra. What is sadmati? Where the goal is Paramatma. Our life be like a pond full of blossomed lotuses of buddhi with its conviction of Paramatma sadhana, and really doing it, and our that opening up should happen of the experience. सच्चास्त्रादि गुणा मत्या, है ना, इसको लोकल लैंग्वेज में बताए तो कोई बंदा जिसको दिमाग है वो जाकर गुरु से शास्त्र पढ़ेगा, और जो बंदा गुरु को जाकर शास्त्र पढ़ रहा है उसका दिमाग बढ़ेगा. देखो किसी का दिमाग नहीं है का अर्थ क्या हुआ? गुरु शास्त्र की ओर गया नहीं वो. अब बंदा क्यों नहीं जा रहा गुरु शास्त्र का दिमाग नहीं? We are the proof for that. दिमाग है उनको, इसके लिए डेली क्लास में आ रहे. Because of that, is it not our dimag growing? Because of studying Shastra and all, we are getting more and more knowledges, convictions. Just imagine we are not doing this satsang, etc. पूरा दिमाग में ये सारा ज्ञान नहीं आता था. Imagine what were we before we approached this satsang. Those who are coming regularly, I am talking to them. Then continue it. सच्चास्त्र and सदगुरु को बड़ा मति इतना उत्कृष्ट हो जाएगी. Here mati means understanding, mati means conviction. understanding about the entire drama of world and life, and the conviction regarding what binds and what liberates, going only for the liberating sadhana. Satyastradi guno matya satyastradi gunat matihi vivartete mitaha abhyasa. And with mutual abhyasa, both of them complement each other, both of them grow. Sarvabhyaviva kalata. Like the blossoming lotuses in the saraha, in the saras, in the pond. So, mita abhyasad vivartete. एक से दूसरा बढ़ेगा. डेली शास्त्र सुनना, गुरु सेवा करना का अभ्यास करो तो मति बढ़ेगी. जितना मति बढ़ता है, a mature person wanting to know more, he will go to the guru and study shastra. In that way, how many things have come now? First, go to guru, study shastra, increase your mati. In that mati, the Paramatma alone is Parartha. It is conceived from the Guru Shastra. What sadhana to do to achieve it also is understood. Vast beyond that job. Oh no, you just imagine those people in the flight, including pilot. एक बार टेक ऑफ हो गया, कोई नाता नहीं अभी जमीन से, हवा में उड़ रहा है, कोई भी कुछ नहीं है ना कनेक्शन. Same way, once we enter into spiritual path, all other nata आपको नहीं होना है. Nata means taking the other things as goals, etc. Bas, that clarity, I am in pursuit of excellence, the inner conviction. That comes when you do the Satshastra and the Sadguru Seva. Seva means approaching it. नहीं तो ये सन्मति नहीं होगी, दुर्मति होगी हमारी. हमारी दुर्मति अर्थ काम आदि अर्थ goals. Clear? Now next one. आबाल्यात् अलमभ्यस्तैः शास्त्र सत्संगमादिभिः गुणैः पुरुषयत्नेन स्वार्थः संपद्यते हितः. देखा? This also shloka repeated. When from we have to go to guru, when from we have to study shastra, when from we have to mature our buddhi for it to have Paramatma as ultimate lakshya. Abalyat, from the childhood. Ala means sufficiently. Abhyastaihi means doing both of going to Guru Shastra and with that strengthening our mati. So, abalyad alam abhyastaihi shastra satsangam adibihi. Gunaihi. Gunaihi is the buddhi, shastra satsangama is going to Guru and Shastra, purushayatne. Swartaha sampadyate itaha. Then swartaha itaha samyak padyate. Swartaha, one's own good, itaha, one's own good. Swartha means one's own purushartha, and hita is the best one. So swartha, hita, purushartha sampadyate. Purushayatnena. Gunaihi with the intellectual maturity. Gained through Shastra Satsangavadi. When from? Avalyad. Therefore, from the childhood, send him to Guru Shastra. Let him intellectually grow along with his age. Then while doing that only, let him do the Purushayatna, by which that Hita Rupi Swartha, he will be Sampadyate obtaining. Visualize that picture. Like you all do it. None of us are without it. He, marriage, बच्चे जन्म लेंगे. Then I'll put him in this study, that education. हर एक बंदा कंसीव करता है अपने हिसाब से. मेडिकल प्रोफेशन वाले, my son should become a better doctor than. लीगल वाले इसको लॉयर बना, जज भी बना दूंगा. पॉलिटिशियन कहता है ये भी मेरा वारिस. सुनता है ना, सोचते हैं. अब देखो इंडिया में क्या हो रहा है अपोजिशन पार्टी में. उसको जो प्राइम मिनिस्टर बनाने के लिए कितना परेशान हो रहे बाबा, वो लायक नहीं रे बाबा, मत कर देश को नाश एक बंदे के लिए. The whole वंश is anti-Indian, anti-Dharmi and all. वो क्या कर रहे रे बाबा. बट पुत्र मेरा धृतराष्ट्र की तरह, मेरा पुत्र कुर्सी में बैठना. So the biggest mistake done by the Mahatma, continue. The Mahatmas also do mistake. Everybody has the thought of their child. Instead of that, you conceive your own child and grandchild. Badi ashram, going to the ashram with that guru, अच्छी तरह से ना मुंडन करके हो चोटी लगा के यज्ञोपवीत जनेऊ वंडरफुल ड्रेस लेके ब्रह्मचारी and at the feet of Guru seated. Guru is teaching him Sanskrit Bhasha. Guru teaching him is all the Vyakaranam. Guru teaching him all the Upasana, Puja Vidhanam. Guru has given him the guidance on Japa Adi. Guru has taught him how to do the Puja Upasana. Then Guru started teaching him Vedangas. Then one by one Veda, Saramsha of that. Then Guru is teaching him the Upanishads. And by the age of 28, 30, your child has matured so much in that Tattva Jnana. And then himself vigorously involved in sadhana. By the age of 50, he has achieved it. Now in the next entire life, he is serving the world in that order. Can anything be greater than this? ऐसा हमको कंसीव करना है, ऐसा हमको सोचना है. मैं तो ये सोचता हूँ, if the entire human beings be under the guidance of Guru and Shastra, है ना, do the Adhyatmik sadhana. That should be the main goal to reach Paramatma. बाकी सारे सर्वाइव करें जितना चाहिए उतना मिनिमम. Everything else, the science, the technology, the discoveries, they are all first of all illusory. Second, they only strengthen our dehadi tajatmya to the extent they take us away from the truth, put us in delusion more and more. अब देखो इसका चक्कर क्या है, समझाना भी मुश्किल होता है. Because when the people are addicted, you can't talk anything to them against it. How much ever bad it is. Because they are addict. Cigarette addict हो बोलो, इतना cigarette क्यों पियो, गुस्सा करता है वो. Gussa is not because we are telling, because he is addicted. What we tell is correct. Because lungs खराब होते हैं all the time. In the same way, we are addicted to this. Therefore, nobody dares to say. But otherwise, मेरा प्रार्थना संकल्प, all people study Shastra under Guru, then become a Mumukshu first. Then other things. No compromise. Once you start compromising, then slowly, चलो वो भी करेंगे, ये भी करेंगे सारे. Then धीरे धीरे वो छूट जाएगा. सिर्फ वही करते जाते. है ना? In the Satyuga, ruthlessly everybody was pursuing only moksha. Somebody started little compromising. भाई चलो उसके साथ थोड़ा दूसरे भी करते हैं. वो बढ़ते बढ़ते कलयुग आता है ना. कलयुग में ruthlessly we reject spirituality. Therefore, we are fully into the Artha Kama. We have to reverse it. Ruthless in the prayers, in our conceptions, ideas. Imagine करो ना, सारे schools, colleges पूरे इंडिया में वेद वेदांत का पाठ अध्ययन करते हुए है मानो कितना divine vibrations होगा. And what is all science, technology and their discoveries are doing? Only the Artha Kama pravritti is increased. Whole world is becoming that way, vibrated with the bhoga vrittis and also for the bhoga every type of dushtata of crime and criminality. You know, if there is a measuring instrument to measure the crime quantity in the ether subtle world, that instrument will break only. जैसे स्कूटर कार ड्राइवर्स वो दारू पी के चला रहे हैं कि नहीं, टेस्ट करने को एक इंस्ट्रूमेंट होता है ना, उसको फूकने से उसका अल्कोहल परसेंट पता होता है. ऐसा हो गया. सेम वे इन द सटल वर्ल्ड, हाउ मच ऑफ द दुष्टता राक्षसत्व इज देयर. If an instrument is found, it will be 100% only. Because everybody's mind is खाओ पियो, उसके लिए कुछ भी करो. Nobody is talking about beyond the Panchakoshas, beyond the Upadhis, beyond the Rupanama, beyond the illusory world, the reality, the truth. 1 or 2 we do it and nobody comes here. But हम तो करते जाते. Clear? आबाल्यात् अलम अभ्यस्तैहि शास्त्र सत्संगम आदिभिः गुणैः पुरुषयत्नेन स्व अर्थः संपद्यते हितः. तो हित रूपी स्वार्थ पाया जा सकता. इसमें एक हिंट क्या है कि suddenly once you became old and that time you start going to satsang to listen to tattva, except karate marna sona maha, you can never live even a little bit. And I am so thankful that Lord has given this blessing of having classes online, so that I need not suffer seeing others in deep sleep or feel jealous. Because of old people with so many diseases, taking so much of medicine, come and sit in the class. and they listen to that Vedanta. It's like lullaby only. They sleep. I always remember that 2-3 ammas. इतना उन्हें नींद बाद में पता चला मुझे कि they are under some medication for their problem, health. And this subject being so subtle, in the effort to understand it, mind becomes single-pointed, but we never have the habit of having single-pointed mind and using it for the truth. Whenever we go to single-pointedness, it ends up in zero-pointedness. Therefore, the sleep comes. I'm just giving an example, scientific analysis. Only to convey the point is, suddenly at the old age it doesn't start. You have to start from Avalyat. वशिष्ठ जी का जो इंस्ट्रक्शन है वो बताने के लिए एक्सप्लेन कर रहे, एग्जाम्पल दे रहे कि राइट फ्रॉम चाइल्डहुड ओनली दोस संस्कारास आर टू बी गिवन. Now in the whole world of parents are giving the children the samskar of only the bhoga, I can very visualize it. That the entire country after 40 years will be full of bhogis because these are the children who are going to grow. And among 140 crore, some 1 lakh or 2 lakhs are there where some samskara they are giving the parents to children. वो लोग होंगे इधर आश्रम में एकांत कोई घंटी बजा के पूजा कर रहे हैं वो और भगवान के अलावा वो है ही नहीं भगत उधर. कोई सत्संग चल रहा है मेरे तरह मैं बोलता हूँ एकांत पास 40 years का ऐसा ही दिखेगा. अगर बाल्य में what samskara you are giving, you will become that. Only 4 things. Abalya se send to Guru. Abalya, let him study Shastra. Abalya means right from childhood. Let him conceive Paramatma as a goal. I understand. Abalya, start doing sadhana. What is the biggest delusionary mistake we are doing? Let me live the life up to 50 years of Artha Kama. Then I will take up the Moksha Purushartha. Okay? Why it's the biggest mistake? Why this thinking that up to 50 years let me do Artha Kama? Why this thought is coming? Because from the past we brought those vasanas. That's why they are predominant. Already brought the vasanas of the past. To this, the 50 years wala when you add. After that 50 years, will we be able to change our lifestyle from this worldly to spiritual? It is impossible. That's why the people who go to the offices 40, 56, 58 years retire हो जाते हैं. जिंदगी भर सोचते हैं रिटायर होने के बाद मैं स्पिरिचुअलिटी करूंगा. If that is the real achievement, out of 140 crores, at least 20 crores तो होंगे retired people. Where are they? Some lakhs may be there, all of them. Some still go for the Artha Kama Prapti. Some go for some entertainments. Some are in enjoyment, some are asleep. Some are in other. Very few are there for spirituality. Why? Amalya तो संस्कार नहीं है. They say old local spirituality करेंगे. Only one sentence. After throughout life they don't remember. But throughout the life they think another thing. जब मैं अभी सर्विस कर रहा हूँ, this and that place visiting or enjoyment, I am not able to do. When I retire, I will do that. That thought they go on strengthening. The moment retirement हो गया, pension मिल रहा है, अब घूमेंगे, पिएंगे, खाएंगे, because those samskaras were made. Isn't it? If they are by their effort in good position, retirement में इतना इतना pension मिलता है. अब उतना पेंशन से करे क्या? सेवा तो करना आता नहीं, बिकॉज नो स्पिरिचुअल थॉट. वो भोग करेंगे फिर. हाई क्वालिटी फूड, हाई क्वालिटी ड्रिंक्स फ्रॉम फॉरेन कंट्रीज आई गेट एंड एंजॉय. सी द पैथेटिक ह्यूमन लाइफ. वो ह्यूमन लाइफ थोड़ी कहते हैं उसको. ह्यूमैनिटी इज टू इवॉल्व फॉर स्पिरिचुअलिटी. व्हाई विल इट नॉट हैपन? चाइल्डहुड से नहीं दे रहे. देयरफॉर आबाल्यात हो गया. नाउ last 2 shlokas are there, both powerful hai. Paurushena jita daityaha sthapita bhuvana kriyaha rachitani jagantiha vishnuna nacha daivataihi. So Bhagavan Vishnu, by his own Paurusha, he destroyed all the Rakshasas. By his own Paurusha, sthapita bhuvana kriyaha, he established dharma sthapana. And Rachitani Jagantiha, and he is becoming the creator and maintenance of the world. All of that by Paurusha only the Vishnu is doing. Nacha Daivataha, not Baityave, ऐसे कोई फॉर्चून होएगा, कोई ब्लेसिंग होगा, कुछ होता करके। रिमेंबर, the funniest part in this shloka is what? No, the Lord on whose name we become lazy without doing our Purusha Prayatna, that Lord himself is working. जिस भगवान का नाम लेकर हम निकम्मा बन रहे, that भगवान is not निकम्मा, himself is working. सृष्टि स्थिति लय बैठे बैठे नहीं हो रहा हो, he is rigorously working for it. And if by some lot of lives of yoga sadhana, if we visualize the unseen sublime Devata Gana, Rishi Gana, having their rigorous meetings all over the space, planning for the evolution of the entire cosmos, entire universe, उसके सामने तो the whole work that is on the earth is like a drop of water in the ocean. That much activity is going on. Like in the tree, it looks like staying stationarily. No, vigorous activity is happening in the tree. You know, in producing those leaves or the buds or the fruits or the flowers or the branches. Subtle world में भी इतना काम चल रहा है. एग्जाम्पल विष्णु. विष्णु भगवान दैव के नाम पे ऐसे बैठे रहते हैं, तो इस स्थिति काल में दुष्ट शिक्षण, शिष्ट रक्षण, धर्म रक्षण नहीं होता हो. Vishnu is doing it. When the dushtas are very terrible, then he himself comes with all his powers, says that's called avatar. If they are not so bad, less bad, then उनको निपटने के लिए he uses his own strength through someone, but he alone is doing. स्थिति काल में धर्म संपन्न स्थापना जो भी कर रहे हैं, उनके द्वारा विष्णु भगवान ही कर रहे हैं. Like we are doing our classes. This is what Sanatana Dharma Sthapana. It's not you and I only are doing, Paramatma is doing through us. That means he is vigorously in activity. तो पौरुषेण दैत्याः जिताः, पौरुषेण भवन क्रियाः स्थापिताः विष्णुना, and पौरुषेण जगति है रचितानि न च दैवता. जो भगवान विष्णु ने करता है, वो कर्म हाथ में लेकर सृष्टि से लाया, सब कर रहे हैं. So when he is doing, how can we be lazy on the name of fortune or daiva? Oh, wonderful, na? The last sloka now. Jagati purushakara karanesmin kuru raghunatha chiram tatha prayatnam vrajasi taru sarisrupa vidhanam subhagayatha nadashama shanka eva. Now these are ultimate sloka. इसको मैं कितने मार्क्स दूं पता नहीं. इसका मतलब रेस्पेक्ट रेवरेंस का. कहते हैं, हे रघुनाथ, Vaashishtha is saying the last sloka, hey Rama, Jagati, in this world, what is the world's only sign and symbol? Purushakara karane asmin. In which the only karana of survival and evolution is Purushakara, Purusha Prayatna. Having come in this world, hey Raghunatha, Kuru Chiram Tatha Prayatna. Continuously do the Prayatna. Continuously pray. And do in what way the Prayatnam? See the subtle way of communicating. Do the Prayatnam in such a way that you are evolving and higher only, and that you are not devolving. Therefore, summary में क्या किया? पुरुषार्थ करना भी है, और उस वो पुरुषार्थ जिससे हमें ऊपर उठना है, नहीं गिरना नीचे. So he says, do purushartha continuously, such purushartha that you are not falling down. What is the falling down? Taru sari srupa abhidhanam subhaga yatha na dasham ashanka. है ना? Sari taru means paid. Sari srupa means reptiles. So the paid पौधे, पशु, पक्षी, reptile इस दशा को नहीं पहुंचाने वाले वो पुरुषार्थ करो. That means avoid the negative purushartha, even though you are forced to do the purushartha. You are convinced to purushartha. The purushartha should be from human to the divine evolution. So here, what is the meaning of Taru Sari Srupa? They are all the bhoga yonis because of the papa karma, dushta karma. So never ever do the papa and dushta karma, and never ever do punya satkarma under the guidance of Shastra and Guru, so that you are keeping on evolving this whole bhumi, and in that janma is for that purpose only. Ye Raghunatha Jagati Purushakara Karane Asmin Jagati Chiram Tatha Prayatnam Kuru. Long prayatna go on doing. In what way? Ki navrajasi tasham. That you don't reach to that destiny. What is it? Tasaru sarisrupa abhidanam. तरु शरीर रूप के नीचे योनि में जाने वाला ऐसा मत कर्म करो। ये सुभगा or Rama has got all good qualities and maturity. Such you don't work for falling down and work for rising above and above only. In this way, iti Shri Vaashishtha Maharamayaणे Valmiki Mumukshu Vyavahara Prakarane Paurusha Praadhaanya Samarthanam Nama Saptama Sarga Samaptaha. Wonderful, we have done it. Thank you. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Tatsat. Brahmarpanamastu. ओम नदत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम देवा विद्युतो भास्यतो यमग्नि तदेव भास्वरभाति सर्व तस्य भास्वरभाति विभाति। ओम गणसंसाय जय श्रीशाम तन्नो राम प्रचोदयात् नारायणाय विद्महे तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात् मंगलगुरु। बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्र की जय। श्री विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। सदुनाथ महाराज की जय। आज के आनंद की जय। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर। सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद। जानकी जीवन स्मरण राम राम। अभ्य अभ्य श्री आदिपरा शक्ति माता की जय। समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मोक्ष मुक्तगण की जय। भारत माता की जय। सनातन धर्म की जय। वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय। आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय। Thank you, friends. Come in 5 minutes.